Hello everybody, welcome to a new InDesign video tutorial. This lesson today will be split up into smaller chunks of shorter videos so that you'll be more conducive for your learning. So we are going to talk about how to lay out inside pages of a magazine today. We have covered the cover designs and layout. So this session will be on the inside pages. All right. So just to paint the scenario, we are going to use the Chinatown article as a demonstration in this video. All right. So we're going to start off with how to basically design, lay out the opening spread, and then how it's going to transit using InDesign into the other pages inside. All right, so for a start, you need to kind of like determine how many pages are you going to set aside for your, say, this Chinatown article. All right, so for this demonstration purpose, we are going to go with 8 pages. Okay, so let's start. Please go to your InDesign document. All right, for a start, and you should have your A4 document as a preset in under your recent. But if you don't, click print. Okay, click view all presets, and you should be able to see A4. Okay, once you choose A4, go over here, set it as millimeters. Okay, so this part is where we are going to touch base with how are you going to set your 32 pages document. Okay, we're going to set it all in one shot. All right, so where we begin is here under pages. Please highlight and key in 32 pages. All right, under pages, start at number 1. But it's very important at this point that the facing pages be thick. Okay, if it is not thick, make sure it's thick. Okay, and then we move down. All right, by default, how many columns do you want to decide to lay out your entire publication? Okay, we can change it inside, which we will see, but for this demonstration, I'm just going to go with 3 columns. Okay, 3 columns. The column gutter, keep it as 4.233 as default. That's recommended. Margins for A4, also keep it as default. 12.7 is a good border margins. Okay, then we come down to the bleed. Now if your bleed you cannot see it, just click on this bleed and slug. Okay, and under bleed, just key in 5 mm. Okay, once you key in 5 mm, click on the other box. Okay, and the rest of the boxes should follow suit if this keychain, all right, it's not broken. All right, so the bleed should be 5555 throughout. Once that is done, we can create. So once created, you will go into your document. First step, calibration. Can we all make sure? Click on top here, and you select book. Okay, book, so that the panels here, your 2 boxes and your option bar on top will all be calibrated. We will work similarly. All right. So please choose book, and after that, click on pages. You will observe that we have set up 32 pages there, all the way up to 32, page 1 all the way to 32. Okay, and we are now at page 1, which is the cover. Now I want you to double click on 2 and 3. Now when you go from spread to spread, don't click on the page like this. Okay, because when you click on one page like this, it will only show that single page as center. So if you want to view double page spread, you need to click on the numbers, okay, at the bottom, 2-3, 4-5. All right, when you double click that, then it will show you centralized view, the double page spread. All right, now for your magazine, I like to let you all know that the first page inside of the cover, all right, here is cater for your travel code. If you read the CA1 brief, it is stated, all right, this will be your travel code. And on the right hand page, page 3 here, will be your contents. So technically, if we were to work on your first article, in this case, Chinatown, we should start on page 4 and 5. All right, so let's just double click to 4 and 5. Okay, now if you want to be sure that you're at page 4 or 5, yeah, it will be highlighted here, or if you look at the bottom, it is stated here that page 4. So this is page 4, this is page 5. Now a very interesting point to note is for all publications and pagination, usually the right hand page will be an uneven number. Okay, so this will be page 5. And on the left hand side, usually, all right, most of the time will be a even page. Okay, so it should be page 4, page 6, page 8, and then on the right hand side will be page 7, page 9, page 11, so on and so forth. Okay, now the first thing we want to touch base with is how do we set up proper pagination. Okay, pagination. So we do not want to manually key in the pagination every page when we go. Okay, so there's in InDesign, there's a very easy way to set up a master pagination. We just need to put it in one place, and all the pages, you know, the numbers will be indicated accordingly. All right, so how are we going to do this? So this part onwards, we are going to touch base with pagination. All right, so let me just quickly key that in. Okay, so you don't have to follow this part, it's just for the video indicator sake. Okay, so we are going to talk about pagination. Okay, pagination. Don't have to do this. Okay, what should you do? First thing, please go to A Master. Can you see the pages panel? Double click on A Master. So you bring you now to A Master. Now A Master is the place where whatever you put here, it will appear in all the inside pages. All right, so we want to put our pagination here. Now to start, can you all follow me? I would like to first lay out two horizontal grids just to let us know that this will be the area where our text will go. Okay, text. So follow me by first, can you see the ruler, the horizontal ruler on top? Okay, now I want you all to observe something. When I go to the ruler and drag down, I will create a guideline. I'm going to undo this, all right? But whenever I drag down, can you see it, the guideline only goes on one page. If it is a spread, okay, whenever I drag down, it only appears on one page. Now if you want to drag down something that is horizontal and it goes both page from the ruler, you need to hold down your command or control key. All right, so let's do that. Hold down the command or control key and drag down a guideline. Now this guideline go to the top of the margins. Okay, that pink line down there, yeah, let it snap. All right, and this line you can actually select it. All right, if it is not selected, it's light blue. Can you see here? If you select it, it will be dark blue. Okay, I want you to select it. You can select it by clicking on it or drawing a box, okay, over it. Now once it's selected, can we go to Objects, Transform, Move? Okay, I want to move this line down 10 mm. Okay, so can you please go to this vertical part, key in 10. When it's positive 10, in this case 10, it moves the line down. When it's a negative, it moves the line up. Okay, so key in 10. I'm going to move this line, this guideline down by 10 mm. Click OK. All right, let's do another one. Hold down the command or control and drag another line, this time at the bottom. Okay, let it snap at the bottom margin. And let's go to Object again, Transform, Move, and this time vertical, key in -10. Okay, and click OK, and it will move up. All right, so what happens is that in the master page, I'm setting up a guideline that is 10 mm down from the top and 10 mm up from the bottom, so that all our text will fall within this area. The reason is because we're going to set up our pagination, and we do not want our body text eventually to be too near the pagination if we set it at the bottom. And we are also going to set up the section header, which most of the cases will be on top. All right, and we do not want the body text to be too near to the section header. So therefore, we define, all right, this by these two lines. Okay, so how do we do our pagination? This is it. So you need to consider what is the point size that you want to set for your pagination now, and also your typeface. Remember, it must be one of the two typefaces that you have chosen. So in this demo, I'm gonna be communist. Everything I'm gonna use is Georgia. Okay, everything is Georgia. So I am going to click on the type tool, and let's draw a box somewhere in the middle like that goes right across 3 columns. All right, and let's highlight the text on top and key in Georgia as our okay, you can key in whatever typeface for your publication, but for this demo, let's use Georgia regular. And I am going to use my pagination as 11 points. Okay, hit return. So Georgia, 11 points. And you have to consider at this point, where is my pagination going to be? Is it going to be at the bottom? And if it is at the bottom, is it going to be the outside or the center? Okay, so let's, for this demonstration, we go with center. Now for center, you need to click on this box here, and can you see there's this options, alignment options up here? Click center, so that can you see the cursor goes to the center. Okay, now for my pagination, I am going to do this. I'm going to have a little bit of a design element. I'm going to have a full stop, and then the page number, and then another full stop. Okay, so I'm going to key in a full stop, a space. Now at this point, can I get you to go to type? Okay, go down to insert special character, markers, and current page number. Now don't blame me why gotta go so many layers. This is Adobe InDesign is designed this way. Okay, I repeat. All right, at this point, go to type, insert special character, markers, and current page number, and an A will happen. Okay, A refers to the A master. Okay, so this will happen, and I'm going to hit a space and another full stop. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see clearer. My pagination is going to be a full stop and the page number and another full stop. All right, I don't need the extra space. Double click to collapse it. Okay, so I've decided to move the pagination down here at the bottom. So can you please follow me? Okay. All right. And once you have achieved it here, let's clone this, hold down the option or alternate key and drag to the right. Same thing, do it on the right hand side. All right, snap it nicely in the middle. Just want to be sure that I've snapped properly. Yes, very nice. Okay, I'm going to hit a W so you can see. So this will be my pagination. Okay, now what happens? So we are now at master. Now let's go to page 1. Double click on number 1. You will see that page 1, the 2 guidelines that we have defined has appeared. And then the page 1 also appear. Okay, we go to page 2 and 3. There, page 2 and 3. We go to page 4 and 5. There. Okay, so every page that you go to, page 16, 17, you have that pagination there. So that's how you do pagination in InDesign. Very, very convenient. Okay, and at this point, I am just going to ask you to go to cover. Now, what happens when you are at a page where you do not need that pagination? Like cover, you don't see cover with a page 1. All right, so if you want the cover to do without pagination, all right, very simple. Make sure you go to page 1 and the page 1 here is highlighted. All right, and click on this top right drop down menu, click on it. All right, and can you see apply master pages, master to pages? All right, click on that. So right now page 1 is assigned to a master. All you need to do is click and choose none. So only page 1, all right, will then select none as its master page, and then the 1 will disappear. Okay, when you go to page 2 and 3, they're still there because all the pages are actually subscribed to a master. So if you want some pages like the back page, okay, if you scroll down the back page again, if you want the back page not to have any page number, same procedure. Okay, go to the top right, and then go down to apply master to pages and select none, and then the back page also will the pagination will disappear. Okay, so this is how you set up pagination and make some pages have the auto pagination, some have not. All right, this is how you go about it. Okay, so this is the first part of the video, how you set up your 32 pages document and how you apply pagination. Before I end the video, can I request you do a Command S and save this document? Okay, save it as week 5 demo, and save it in a place that is conducive. Okay, I'm going to save it here. Yeah. All right, until the next video, see you.